Good morning. Welcome to the wonderful world of Ricky. Ricky Layton. Kind of frightening, but normally interesting if nothing else. Okay peeps, eyes up, eyes front. Good morning bird. Okay, come on, get your eyes working. Start asking yourself what's going on in that cloud. You got it? Boom. Our eyes are incredibly useful. However, anyone who suggests to you that we could be light beings, as in human, as in hue as in light, ask them, why is it then we're blind for most of the visible spectrum? Not much of evolution's done a crappy job if that's the case, and therefore can't be true. The fact that we can see a tiny bit of the light spectrum means we ain't light beings, because we're after stuff we just don't see with the naked eye. Admittedly, our beloved leaders are doing the very best to keep this kind of thing from you. I don't believe for 1 minute I'm discovering something that they don't know. That's for sure. Okay, see then? So basically I'm just sat here now and I've got my phone. I'm altering the levels, brightness, contrast, etc. Because if you just try to record it normally, you'll struggle to see a lot of stuff. Purely because the reasons I've just given you. That is, you can polarize the light. And by that I mean, if this thing was glowing bright red and they managed to drop some particles in the air which polarized the light, okay? So what that means is the particles will filter out anything red, and so between me and that thing, red will be taken out of the picture and it will be converted to a different colour. Depending on the chemicals you drop, I assume, is what influences what colour we get out of it. I'm not obviously totally au fait with how they seed the sky, but what you're looking at are basically electromagnetically connected. So they're in groups, they're little families of orbs, which they make up the atmosphere. They proliferate and move. Some of them move at such a speed, and I know you think I'm going to be talking poop here, but basically at this size, you know, the electromagnetic field, along with an electrified atmosphere, means that all of this can move in the blink of an eye. Now I know at this moment it looks rather sedentary, but that's just one layer of what is going on. You see all the little baubles? Now, with Photo Editor, I could obviously take snapshots of this now and then start messing around with the levels, because as I've just told you, if they're going to alter the colour red to look blue, you need to get your photo editor and try and unpick it backwards, if you like. So change what you see. So for example, you can change the tint, so change some of the colour to a purple, and then try and adjust things. It can take you a long time. It really is trial and error, because you're trying to replace a colour which has basically been taken out of the image. So even though to your eye it might look like there's a red thing in the distance, go onto a photo editor where you can alter the colour red, and you will find that there is no red in the image, and yet you're looking at a red item. That is puzzling in itself. You see this thing here? My hands are awful, Annie. Do you apologise?